Hello YouTube and welcome to my final frame with Olly in this league match. So he's adopting the Mark Williams break for the second time, and both times, to be fair, he's played it at a very good weight, so he didn't leave me any particular pots. So I've decided to be aggressive and get that pack open, get the white up behind the yellow. I've left a teaser, but it's definitely a teaser at best. However, he appears to have made it look as if I'd left it in the jaws. So he made me look a bit daft there with my safety shot, to be fair. But he's been a little bit unfortunate with that one. So can I get out for the black and potentially move that red off the top cushion closer to the pocket? Do you know what? I think if I'd have hit that with less pace but a little bit more topspin, I would have done. But I'm still on this red to the corner, so up for choice of pink or blue. Just whatever you do, don't forget to pop the bloody object ball, muppet. So a nice rest pot, but unfortunately that white has stuck in on the pack, so let's get him the spider. Now, chance of a red to middle and sort of in and out of bulk for a bulk colour. But no. And that is a beautiful cut into the middle pocket from, well, I looked at that and thought that was a daft angle to be attempting, but he's certainly proved me wrong on that. And a number of shots later, after a bit of safety, I was in on the bunch, so I thought I'd just roll up to the bulk cushion, but didn't quite get there. And I've managed to force an error. And if I can clip this one in the corner, I'm going to be on a choice of green, blue or pink. So on the green, let's get on the red that's just below the white into the other middle pocket, and then I can go back up for a choice of pink or blue. But I've forgotten to actually cue through the ball and left it short, so what is going on with me? I'm just butchering shots. The last frame wasn't so bad, but this one I just seem to be butchering most of my cueing. Definitely back to the drawing board. Could have done with slightly less flick on the black there, and you'd have had a nice angle on the brown to come back down the table. Unfortunately, it had left him straight. And Olly's safety shot has left me nudged up against the pink. So definitely not an easy one, but it's red on the right hand side of the table. If I can screw this one in and get back up for a choice of blue or pink, I'll be very happy. Well, I'm on the blue, sort of. And yeah, I don't quite know what was going on with that shot. I mean, the balls were so close together, I thought I was going to give it a push shot, but thankfully not. But it still wasn't a great positional shot, blue to red. But managed to get a reasonable safety shot. Okay, so a little bit further on, we're in this in this position. Can I get this red in and get back up the table? That has not missed by the greatest of margins, has it? Yes, I think Olly was very, very unfortunate there too. Right, come on, time to start scoring a few points. Let's get this red in, get nicely on the pink to come back down the table. I'd ended up the wrong side of it, but thankfully there's that red in the jaws of the yellow pocket. So I can use that and then come down for a choice of blue or yellow into the middle. And then back down to the all-important reds. Now pink doesn't go into right corner, so having to get on the reds to go into the left corner. But there we go, yet again. Missed what is relatively, or should have been a relatively straightforward shot. Right, I don't fancy going up the table, so I played that one with a load of right hand side to stay on the yellow. I wasn't even trying to hold for the pink, so if I can get rid of this one and pop this, run it off for 2 cushions and get on the pink into the opposite corner, I then stand half a chance of clearing those 3 reds as well. But where's that cue ball going? Oi! Well, I don't know if that was me or if that was a particularly big bounce, but that seems to have gone about a foot or more too far. Okay, back up for the yellow. Can we avoid the brown? No, but still going to be on that red, albeit to the corner. Again, leave the cue ball where the red was, play the yellow, back down the table for hopefully a choice of reds. Oh, come on, get it together, you... Oh, what a tool. That's a very, very thin one. Alright, choice of 2, but I'm going to go for the one into left middle. But I just can't, just can't seem to find the leather at all. Right, ball in hand, let's see what we can do here. So I decided to play that one off of a cushion down for the pink, but that's one that I've hit with a sledgehammer. That's gone a couple of feet too far, but can I sneak it in the middle? This is painful, watching this back. I hope it's not as painful for you guys and girls as it is for me watching it. Jeez. Right, come on, I know you're going to have to play this left-handed, but screw up the table and get on that pink to then get for the next red. Yes, that's the cue ball you're looking at, and yes, that's what the cue ball was supposed to be doing, going back up the table. But it decided not to listen to me that time, so I'm going to take the brown instead. Oh, finally, decent pot. Right. Now this shot's got enough written on all over it, so still not 100% sure what I've attempted to play here, but I've made contact with the red. And he was very unlucky there with his attempts at the reverse double stroke triple. And I'm trying to get behind the green. But the black's going to get in the way, is it? Yes. Right, see if we can get that white in behind the yellow, but don't pot the white. And in trying not to pot the white, I've overscrewed it. And as I say, there's always a gap. And I've left this one sitting very, very close to that corner. Right, play it across onto the side cushion and back to about where it is now. Or leave it more potable than it was before. How about that? So nicely potted actually, because the object ball was relatively close to the corner, so the white could have stayed down this end of the table. Oh, that wasn't a million miles away. So 6 the diff going into the colours. And there was me trying to get a snooker, but I've hit the blue and left sight of the yellow. Again, let's try and get over behind blue or brown. Yeah, I reckon that's in behind the brown. Might have left an edge. Left an edge, you. Yeah, it was my feelings at the time. I thought I'd left an edge, but I'd obviously left the potting angle. And he's really, really pulled that one out of the bag there. That yellow was something else, wasn't it? Shame the green didn't go in, but again, let's try and get him behind the blue. Nice small target to aim for. And it's ridiculous because I can get a snooker from that far away, but I can't get these gentle roll-ups or the ones where there's only a few inches. But this, I'm really happy with this snooker. Quite difficult to get out of unless your name is Olly. And you make it look as if it was just a walk in the park. I mean, I know he's left me an option of a pot to the middle, but to get the pace right off of 3 cushions and hit it from behind, that takes some doing. Try to use a little bit of right hand side on that one to get me over towards the blue, but couldn't use too much, otherwise I'd have missed. And can I move that pink anywhere closer to that middle pocket or out across the table somewhere? Would have done if I'd have used a bit less side. So we've got 11 the difference, 2 balls on the table. I have managed to get the cue ball nicely on the cushion, but what's going to happen here? I think the cue ball's come a little bit too far down the table. Think about it now. Do I use the rest or do I play it left-handed? Now I think I'm going to swap hands for this one, just because it feels comfortable, as I can rest all of my weight on the table. Don't have to worry about the black. Just focus solely on this pink. And don't put it in the yellow pocket. For some reason I decided to try and take on the double. Don't put the white. No, thankfully that's not got anywhere near it. Well, 3-1 to me in the end. I feel I played quite well in the first 2 frames, but then started to peter off in frames 3 and 4, and it was a reverse for Olly. He definitely started to grow as the match went on, in confidence and ability. I think that's fair to say. It possibly or probably should have been 2-2 by the end of it, because he was definitely potting better than me in the latter stages. But that was a lovely first game between us two. and I look forward to the return meeting later on in the year, whenever we can get that booked in. So for now, thank you very much to everyone for staying with me and with us, and I will see you soon with the monthly lineup challenge, which I'll hopefully be doing next week, and I've got an upcoming cup game. So for now, take care.